All right. Well, welcome, everybody. Y'all already know what time it is. It is Wednesday night, and we are so excited because it's the family reunion, which is what we always call it. So it's time for us to reunite. It's our favorite night of the week. So, if this is your first time rocking with us, we would like to go ahead and formally introduce ourselves. I go by the name of Kesha Kesh.
And it's your boy, Dr. Real, Mr. Motivational. Let's go. Let's get it for the dirty 30. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, y'all. We got a lot of good topics as usual that we're going to get into tonight. We just want to make sure we can fit everything in. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and just jump into our first topic. Um, Dr. Real, now I'm gonna tell you like this because we're gonna talk about this update on the student loans. And I know that we had good news coming. So I'm gonna continue to say that we have good news that we're about to hear right now because I have not went back to get an update. So you said it, student loans, give me some good news. What's popping?
Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
No. Wait. Now,
So,
now, now, when you say bad news,
yeah,
is it
this is bad.
two? Do we got good news and bad news, or is it just bad news?
This is all straight up bad news. Bad news. Like you just bought a used car and found out the motor's bad. That's kind of that kind of bad news.
Well, I'm gonna zoom in so we can
or,
get a real good close up. You guys,
or
if you're just tuning in, Dr. Real's about to give us the update on the student loans. I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a very good idea of what's about to pop off. So, Dr. Real, let us have it.
So for all of y'all that was about to go out and spend some money on some Gucci slippers, you might want to rethink about that and buy you some Gucci slippers, because a federal district court judge named Mark Pittman from Texas,
Oh Lord.
he decided to make a ruling that the student forgiveness pact that Biden was trying to push through as executive order has been ruled unconstitutional. That's love. They love. That's their favorite phrase.
Oh my God.
Something to happen for everybody else, it becomes unconstitutional. So there were 6 Republican states that filed this lawsuit against Biden, and they argued that they would lose money, tax revenue, if this student loan forgiveness was done. Those states are Nebraska, Missouri, Arkansas, Iowa, Kansas, and South Carolina.
Are those all red states?
Yes, all Republican led.
I felt it. It sounded red.
And the crazy part, they had already approved 26 million people had a file for it already. And 16 million have been approved up until November 11th. That's the last day you could file, because right now it's an injunction against it. So you might as well get ready to pay that money January 1st, because unless Biden decides to extend it, but I doubt he will, because this has been going on since March 2020, far as them not taking any money from student loans. They kind of like that. They kind of paused it. Been paused for 2 years. I don't see him doing it again, but he may, because of these midterm elections. A lot of young people voted for Democrats because of the student loan forgiveness. Now, y'all know how I feel about this crap. Y'all know how I feel about it. Y'all know how I feel about it. You know how I see they done sent Ukraine gazillion dollars. Okay,
yeah.
They ain't had no problem with that. You didn't have any problems forgiving PPP loans for your congressmen and congresswomen and celebrities and athletes that got these PPP loans that y'all just forgave. You didn't have any problem rescuing the car industry in 2008. You didn't have any problem giving millions and millions of dollars to these banks that were just gashing out money. And on top of that, they took that money the government gave them and paid their CEOs bonuses when you were hemorrhaging money.
Wow.
But when it comes to taking care of the average citizen, you always have a freaking problem with it.
Yeah.
Every damn time.
Every time.
It's mind-boggling to me, Kesha. I don't understand. It's just $20,000. You're acting like you acting like you just giving everybody's loan straight up. There's nobody paying anything. That's not what's happening here. But you don't have a problem billions of dollars to a country that God forbid people needed help, but we need help too.
We do.
I just don't get it, y'all, because just because the pandemic has stopped making people sick, there's after effects of this pandemic. People took out a lot of money in loans and stuff to pay their rent, utilities, and everything else. These people want their money back now. So you got people that their retirement money just trying to survive. And now don't nobody give a damn about no COVID no more. They like, excuse my language, they're like, fuck you, pay me.
But you know what?
You sick?
To piggyback, but to piggyback off the student loans, now I'm glad I went the other route as well, because they got it to where you could apply so they can waive, all of the loans or give you a percentage they're going to take out. But they also had a lawsuit that you could have joined into. However, now that I'm thinking about it, if you chose the route to join into the lawsuit, they were really trying to talk you out of it. And they were saying if you pick one, pretty much the other may not go through. But I had already opted into the lawsuit before I knew that they were going to waive it. But honestly, I was thinking to myself, like, damn, did I mess up? Like, because I now joined in on this lawsuit that's already there, did I knock myself out the box if the lawsuit don't go through? Because with the lawsuit portion of it, they have actually up until like 5 years, honestly, to determine whether they're at fault and they're going to pay everybody out. But I really feel like now that I'm hearing you say this, they wanted to talk everybody off of that portion of it to just be like, okay, the government going to take care of it anyway. It's going to get waived. I'm still opted into the lawsuit. So I'm looking forward to still getting my money.
This is what's going to happen. This is going to get tied up in litigation like they always do. He's going to end up in the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court, which is loaded with a whole bunch of conservatives, stand executive orders from presidents. So my thinking here is you can kiss that $20,000 you thought you were going to get your student loan bill goodbye. And what's going to happen? They already predicted 18 million people going to default on their loans because of this. So hello, stupid. You're not getting your damn money anyway. Hello? These people are not going to pay you. They just not. I mean, come on, man. They're not going to pay you, so you're not going to get your money anyway. So instead of sitting here ruining somebody's credit, because student loan debt on your credit is a killer. That's just Hammer style killing. It's a killer.
I knew something was going to pop off when we gave Uncle Joe and Aunt Kamala their flowers early anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been sticking to our shit, Dr. Real, just to be honest with you, the whole time. And here we go. We gave them a little bit, a couple petals from the flowers, a couple roses here and there, and then they do this to us. But you know what I heard a little birdie say on Twitter when I heard the little sound beep and tweet? I heard President Trump is running for president again.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna win.
And he's definitely gonna win, because you know what? The thing about it is this: we ain't never experienced this type of shit when President Trump. I hate to say it, we didn't experience this kind of stuff when Trump was in house. He was crazy as all get out. But I guess the fact, because he was a businessman, it's some stuff that he just did that nobody else felt like they could address and say nothing to him. He did what he wanted to do.
He still did some janky stuff. I'm not impressed by his administration at all. I mean, yeah, he kept gas prices down, but yeah, him and Rush are buddies. So of course gas prices was chilling. Okay. Of course a lot of things were going on because he backdoored off Obama's economy. So yes, stuff was looking great. But you gotta think about it. Joe Biden took over and guess what happened as soon as he took over? A damn pandemic.
Sure did.
So of course it's gonna go to inflation and everything else. Like, I'm not putting all on this on him. He tried it. He tried it. He tried it. He tried it. He did. I give him that much. He tried it. But I already knew he's trying to do something for people that are average citizens. Them Republicans and conservative-minded folks don't like that. They do not like giving anything except for their rich buddies. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. Student loans still in effect. If you all are just joining in, we're talking about Uncle Joe and not Kamala. They're still just lying to us. It's over, guys. If you still owe those student loans, you're gonna have to pay them. They're not going to waive them. And I don't even know why we believed the hype in the first place. So shame on us. They fooled us and we believed it. Shame on us.
Biggest Smiles, Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. You heard me?
Now we
So
sip
remember, cut that
champagne.
budget back for Christmas. Cut that budget back.
Oh,
January
man.
1st, coins.
Hot mess. Hot mess. Well, you know what? It is what it is. We got to just, do what we got to do. Long
Absolutely.
story short. All right. We will move on to our next topic. Our next topic. This one, myself and Dr. Real, we were talking about this back stage, and I was getting a little heated about it because it's just the world that we live in. If any of you all have saw the story where the young lady, she was either from North Carolina or South Carolina, I can't think of which one, but the lady, her name was Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella Robinson. If you have that, Google it. And her name's gonna come up everywhere. Shanquella Robinson. This lady was 25 years old. She went to Cabo with her friends. She wanted to go and take a flight, get a break from life or whatever they were experiencing and just have a good time with her friends. And needless to say, she never came back home. If you all see, I posted the video actually on my page last night. And the reason why I posted it was because I saw that, her mom and her dad, they were in an interview actually, and they were okay with the video footage being released. And I think they did that to create awareness around it, but also to make light of they were lied to. This girl went on vacation with her best friends, y'all. These were friends of hers. These weren't strangers. They're from the same hometown. They kick it, they hang out, and they actually jumped on her in the room in the hotel. The video footage show she was actually butt naked. I don't know if they whooped her out of her clothes or made her take them off, but the video footage showed them attacking her. And the girl spent her around so hard you could actually see her neck cracking in the video when she did this. So again, y'all, if y'all look it up, the video is on my page actually. She did not make it back home. They called her mother and said that she had been drinking and she had a little bit too much to drink. And they said that she was gonna see a doctor. They're in another country calling her mom, making up lies, and it's a sad situation. Once they made it back to the States, because they left her there dead, once they made it back to the States, they actually went to her mom, gave her mom her clothes, and told her mom that she passed away due to alcohol poisoning. Looked her mom right in the face and lied. And then boom, the video footage comes out with them attacking her in the room. Dr. Real posed a good question. He was like, why wouldn't she fight back? Give your spin on it, Dr. Real. Like, I mean, 25 years old, going on vacation with her friends, Cabo, they kicking it, having a good time. This girl don't make it back to her family.
I just when I read the story, I was heartbroken because it's like why what would possess a person to do something like that? That somebody you don't confess or profess love for and whatever, and you sit here and you hitting her. She's been defenseless. She's not even defending herself
At all.
and you still just wailing, and then you hear him in the background saying, "This supposed to be her boy. Why are you not fighting back?"
That's her boy. Yep, that was her best
Now,
friend.
you mentioned something in backstage about maybe she was in shock, and that could be the case. But when you dropping them bows on my head, and this speaking for me precisely, and I'm not trying to be light this time, trying to be funny here, but if you drop them bows on my head, and I feel like you trying to harm me to the point you trying to unalive me, we gonna fight to the death for real. I'm just me. You're not gonna keep hitting me, and I'm not even fighting you back. Keep hitting me. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. If one of us ain't gonna be here no more.
Yeah,
And it's a shame that the reason I'm thinking of, and it could be something that girl probably didn't even know that they had that kind of animosity towards her. It could have hit her so bad.
exactly. That's my thought.
You know, she could like I was saying backstage, she could have been dating a guy that one of the girls liked that she had no idea she liked.
Yep.
She might have came upon some kind of opportunity that they wanted, or they just didn't want to see her shine. It could have been anything more than just she was living her life and they hated their existence, so they projected their hate on her. Because that's how some people are.
Exactly.
You have to watch how your so-called friends say stuff. If they always make you the butt of the joke, them ain't your people, man.
Yep.
There's a way you can clown with me, and there's a way you can't. If everything
That's
I'm
a
doing
good
is
one.
good,
She may
if
have been under
everything
the
good,
influence.
you know, Kesha, I see you got your little podcast. Nah, my
Right.
G, a little podcast. But now I
Right.
know how you feel about it. You make your little ass get out my way.
Exactly.
We
You got
gotta
to pay attention.
start listening. And I'm telling you, when you move off emotion, that's a lot of us do it. You blind yourself to so much stuff because you're so caught up in your emotion, you can't see anything. You can't
Yep.
see, you can't hear. You're
Yep.
not watching because you let that blind trust and that misplaced loyalty I've talked about a million times get in the way of common sense.
Yep.
And I hate it for her family because now
Man,
you gotta go through a trial. You gotta live.
you got to relive it.
You know,
Her
it's
dad said, y'all hurt me bad. He said, I will never get to experience having grandkids. I will
exactly.
never get to experience walking her down the aisle. You know, these were her friends. This was a good comment too. She may have been under the influence. I thought about that as well because the mom did say that she spoke to her before they went to dinner and they said they were out having dinner, but she never spoke to her again. They were supposed to be there for about a week, Dr. Real. This happened within 24 hours. Their whole motive was to kill this girl within 24 hours. You didn't even make it the whole week. This happened within 24 hours. She was gone.
If
I'm
I've
like
been
you
drinking,
said,
I'm
it had to
fighting.
be a motive.
Yeah. If I've been
Wow.
drinking, I'm fighting harder because I know me. If I got full of some oil, shit, it's going down. Trust and believe. If I'm full of some oil, it's going down. Especially in New Mexico, so I'm sure tequila is flowing freely. It's
Yeah.
going down. Regardless of whether she fought back or not, this was a senseless death.
Yes.
All of them deserve accomplice to murder.
I
Harry
hope
Main
they
Smart
get
is
it.
think of.
Man,
All of them need time. All of them.
I hope these y'all get exactly what they did to her in jail.
And
One
don't
thing
get
I
no.
noticed too was that when I went to her page, I believe they had her phone at that time because someone posted on her page, y'all, that is not me on Snapchat. I don't even have Snapchat. I'm thinking somebody in that room had the footage at that time and they posted it on Snapchat. And somebody else in the circle probably said, like, what the hell? What are you doing? So to try to cover that up, she's already gone. They got access to her phone and they post on her page. That's not me in all caps and exclamation points. That's not me on Snapchat. I don't even have Snapchat. Trying to throw everybody off. I'm like, man, this is
Right.
so sad. Y'all, we wanted to talk about this to create awareness because you know how us girls are as well. Everybody want to we get flued out. You want to fly out. You taking girls trips. You kicking it. You got to watch your circle. You just never know who that person is. They got it out for you, and you clueless. You have no clue because, like I was stating to Dr. Real backstage, I really think she was in disbelief. Like, I'm standing here. These are the people I came here with. These are the people I travel with, and all of a sudden, I got blows going to the head. Yeah, it might wake me up, but I'm thinking, what the? I mean, I'm confused. I would be very confused, very confused. And then she looked confused in the video, and so it could have been the alcohol under the influence, or she could have really truly been like, "Are y'all serious right now?" Because it flipped within a blink of an eye. The girl was over there by the window, and she turned around and then just started going to blows. It
And
was
she probably
crazy.
hurt, but I just wonder what's going through her mind. I know she's probably like, what the hell's happening right now. I can imagine that. I mean,
She couldn't
somebody.
think of nothing. She broke her neck. The girl neck. She had when the autopsy came back, she had a broken neck and she had her spine was cracked. So you could see in the video if you watch it when she grabbed her by the neck and she spun her around. I bet her neck broke right then and there. It had to. You could see how it just went limp.
But that's an anger some kind of anger. You have a deep seated resentment toward that person.
Yeah, well, may God, deal with them because that had me hot. Like I know I couldn't. Nobody could bring that kind of news back to me about my kids. Like that I don't know. I don't know.
You about to meet Smith and Wesson, and that week.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, and I don't think I would
Wait,
care about what the consequences are.
wait in your kitchen. I mean, you gonna watch your own ass whooping on the ring camera from the porch to the door.
Yes,
Please
yes.
believe it. And I hope the DA, if you listening, I know you're not, but if you do listen to this and catch us on all platforms that we on, do not give them any immunity. I don't give a damn. They start snitching on each other. Don't give them no immunity. Let all of them catch all the time. Don't give them no deals. No deals. Period.
No deals. No deals.
None.
Whew. Yeah, that done ticked me off a little bit.
But so now that got my Ivy going on. I got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
But they feel how I feel about that friend stuff.
Yeah. That man. All right, y'all. Y'all know this is a 30-minute show. We have reduced the hours, but we do have some other things to talk about. And I agree, she was beautiful. She was beautiful, and they were hating. Where is the footage? The footage is on my page. I posted it actually last night. If you go look, Olivia, it's on my page. I will repost the link if need be, but it's on my page. The entire video is right there on my page. Also, let's get into this PowerTeam love letter. You guys know that, remember, we try to be respectful, but, we're going to always keep it real. We want to allow people to write into us and to allow us to help them with, questions that they may have or give our perspective of certain things because we're all human and we all go through things. So let's get into this PowerTeam love letter. All right. And it goes like this. After being cheated on, it literally messes you up. You think about what someone says to you twice, maybe even 3 times, trying to figure out if they're just lying to you or if they really mean what they say. You have this constant anxiety. They're hiding something, or they just gonna randomly leave you. You overthink when they short text you, or or take a long time to reply. You become this new person. You take every good in you and throw it away. You begin to think more outside of the box so that you won't get played. But most importantly, you lose yourself and you push the good people away. Will this ever change? What steps do I take?
Whew.
Go ahead, Dr. Real.
Coming from a person whose perspective is coming from both sides of that coin, because I've been the cheater and the cheating. So I've been on both sides of the coin. I can tell you, being the person that's being cheated on is hard because the same mouth that told you I love you, the same mouth that made all these promises to you, and if you got married, they took these vows, is the same mouth that was doing what they do with you when y'all intimate to somebody else. So that trust, whatever life you have that person, once you find out they cheated, it's over.
Yeah.
If you choose to stay with that person, y'all got to start out brand new because everything you were doing before was essentially in your mind going to be a lie. And now you're going to have to build that trust over again. But the problem with broken trust is it's like a glass. You can take the finest care in the world putting that glass together, but it's going to be a crack in it whether it's seen or not. Because like you said, like the letter said, if they don't text back fast enough, you sit here wondering, okay, who the hell are you with? Or if they start moving a half an inch different than they have been before. If they start doing just some of the same thing they were doing before, or they start using their phone different, anything that's off, you're going to become hyper vigilant to everything they're doing. And what's happening is you're destroying yourself in the process. And I know many psychotherapists, many therapists will tell you, counselors will tell you, you can come back from cheating, and some people can. Mm-hmm. But from my experiences and my advice, I'll tell anybody: if someone cheats on you, to me, clean break, send them on their way, and you go on your way. Because you're rarely going to be happy, because there's always going to be a little voice in the back of your head questioning what they're doing. What kind of life is that for you if you're super hyper vigilant and you can't relax? You're always going to be anxiety on 1,000. You're going to be stressed out. You're not going to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Even that person tell you they love you, and you might sit here and say it back to them in the back of your mind. You're like, yeah, okay. Because you're always going to be looking for something. You're never going to be able to relax. You might love that person, but cheating is a choice. There's not giving them no mistake. You don't slip and fall on no penis, and you don't slip and fall inside no coochie. That don't happen. Because cheating is playing. You playing the meeting, you playing the rendezvous point, have the secret conversation, secret text, the Snapchat, all that stuff. You're planning it. So how is that a mistake if you're planning stuff? You don't plan mistakes. You're planning this stuff. So my advice to the person on that letter, baby, cut your ties. Because we all know life is short, and you spending whatever time that the Lord has given you worrying about what this other person may or may not be doing, when they've already showed you they have a major character flaw. Now, people can change.
Yeah.
He or she ain't gonna change for you. They're gonna change for themselves. Don't let people fool you. Say, I'm changing for you. No, boo boo. You changing for your damn self. You ain't got nothing to do with me.
Very true.
So just let it go, baby.
One thing that stood out to me is when they said, you began to push the good people away. But that is also a sign of you not being ready to actually move on, and you haven't healed from that situation. So my advice would be to definitely make sure that you're healed first. Oftentimes when these type of things happen, we try to cover it up and go get someone to replace the person that hurt us or the hurt that we went through, so that we can actually get through it really, really quick. But in reality, you're putting that other person in a situation that they don't really deserve to be in. So you have to focus on self, and you have to make sure that you're ready to move past that, because you'll begin to cheat yourself. You now have possibly met another person, and you are, like they said, you're paranoid. You're thinking when people text back slow or text back take too long to text and things, they're being accused of things that you went through that doesn't have anything to do with them. And now you're not enjoying yourself because of your paranoia. You're paranoid and you're thinking all this stuff is going on. So you got to heal. You really can't cover that up by replacing it with something else or someone else. You got to really make sure that you've healed from that situation. So yes, to answer your question, the steps to take is to make sure that you're good and you heal from it, and then enjoy life afterwards, because you'll be in a situation to move on.
Exactly. Take care of you, love. Take care of you.
Yep. I know we have the words of wisdom coming up. I'm pretty sure that this may be helpful. I don't even know what the words of wisdom are right now, but we need them.
I'm gonna give y'all a few of them tonight, because Thanksgiving is around the corner. So I'm gonna give y'all a buffet real quickly. So often when the winds of change starts to blow, we walk into a headstrong, resisting the direction it's trying to place us. It is better to make yourself weightless and allow the wind to place you where you need to be. Are you in love with you? Because if you're not, how can you possibly love anyone else? Too many people confess in love with their tongue, but they're in a complicated relationship with themselves. The only commitment some people will make to changing is how not to do it. It is impossible to build anything with a person that is comfortable with being broken. Wow. And lastly, be mindful of the words you tell yourself. We might not see eye to eye, but we have to be looking in the same direction. Come on, somebody. Ooh. I hope y'all heard those, because they all went together like a nice, concise puzzle.
Oh my gosh. That's deep. That's deep. That is exactly what needed to go with every segment that we actually talked about tonight.
I don't know how you catch that are in a complicated relationship with themselves.
Hey, you deserve a round of applause for that, Dr. Will.
I've been thinking about it all damn day. I've been thinking
I
about it
know
all
that's
day.
right.
I know we gotta go, but y'all, I am so tired of people playing with people.
Yeah,
Just be who the hell you are and quit playing with people.
I agree.
That's why there won't be no need for Snap and none of this other crap you see on TV if you quit playing with people. If you don't want to be with them, and just come somebody who done been there and done that. That's why I am who I am now, because I became self-aware and self-accountable. And a lot of people don't want to do that.
They don't.
I was a terrible person, and me being Dr. Real is trying to make amends for myself for all the crap I did back in the day. I want people to not have to experience the man I used to be, people like me, who I used to be, and learn to love yourself first and stop letting people walk all over you.
I know that's
Stop
right.
trusting every damn body. Just because they say everybody that laugh and ha ha kiki in your face, watch body language. Y'all be sleeping on that.
Gotta watch
Your
it.
body language will say more than the mouth ever will. Watch their body language will talk to you. It will tell you people's true intentions if you pay attention, but you got to stop moving off emotion.
I agree.
Stop hurting people. Damn it. I'm tired of it.
I agree. Ooh, y'all. Well, we got everything packed in and we talked about it. So this was a really, really good night tonight with you all. Make sure you all are following all of the shows on our platform. We got Steph, the educator. She'll be here tomorrow night. So make sure that you all tune in. We have Buying and Selling with Bree coming up that next following Monday. Myself and Dr. Real, we're always here on Wednesday nights. And we have Robin, the Mamapreneur podcast, on the second and fourth Thursdays. If you all been seeing my messages in my flyer that I've been posting, we are having the Battle of the Beat, and it's going to be hosted by myself and Robin, the host of the Mamapreneur podcast. We're looking for makeup artists, y'all. It's going down. It's going to be live and it's going to be lit. We have a $200 giveaway prize that we're going to give. We just need you to show up and show your talents. Bring the person that you're going to showcase, and we're going to have 20 makeup artists that's going to be battling. It's a friendly contest. It's not more so about you're going to be battling a person that got more experience than you. It's really a way for you to showcase what you do, so that everyone that may be looking for makeup artists in your state or in your area will see you live on this platform and all the other platforms that we're on, to give you the chance to network and also give you that exposure. That will be really good to do that. So I think it's going to be fun. DM me, sign up. If you know of anyone, send me their information, send it to Robin. We'll be more than happy to reach out to them to get it going. But y'all know what we always say. We ain't got to go home, but we definitely got to get the hell up out of here. But this has been a really, really good show. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all stay safe out there in those streets. Peace.